There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body, a suspended body, belonging to Hiyoko.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with the hemp bag on its head. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hiyoko and who the hell is the other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be two victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, you should lower that person wearing the hemp bag onto the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
But what about preserving the crime scene?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage that you can use to lower the body with. That one. The Vehicle ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended and enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take out the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
Damn it! It's all my fault. If only I did a better job of watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how you feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it felt like someone died in here or something. That's a dick move. Like, damn, way to kill the mood.
Hey!
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I don't went through the trouble of breaking everyone for you. Everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is
Ibuki? And Hiyoko?
What?
So two people have been killed?
What?
Well there, that's not all. And also some of the others who were at the hospital. Others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred when I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Hayito? Kane? Are you alright?
Huh?
Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the conspiracies? Jeez, you guys, this is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For that silly reason? And now that the killing game has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that conspiracy is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Phew!
Who cares about the itty-bitty details? The marriage is dead, it's already been killed. So, let's get back to the main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file! See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Will we have to do this again?
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, it means that one of us killed these
Let
two.
me tell you this.
Then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do
Damn
this.
it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you
Of Abandon your overdependence and abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru? Huh?
Weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I'll do my very best. Alrighty. I'll definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I don't feel good yet. Is it better if I stay here too, right? I should perform an autopsy again.
Damn right.
And I'll leave that to you. Let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we could believe that one of us did this. But for those two sakes, we need to find the truth. And then, we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Boom.
Huh?
I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Just because your clothes are smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. So, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of rumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No. Before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. Damn. Whoever killed them had a fetish for necks. Holy shit. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Article File 3 has been added to the truth bullets. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven. So
I'll definitely find out.
I'll definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I really prefer she had more confident sounding catchphrase. Alright, now we're here. What's going on, everybody? We're here for the Rodeo Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time we left off, a few things happened. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Damn, what the fuck happened? Oh yeah, so, long story short, we had a little situation, a little misunderstanding with Mikan. We seen that Nagito's conditioning was getting worse. Nagito's condition was getting a bit worse. Basically, a lot of weird shit was just going on in the last episode. And, the biggest thing that happened in that episode, to me at least, was the misunderstanding with Mikan. Nothing really substantial happened. But yeah, here we are. Ibuki is dead. Hiyoko is dead. Sad for one, the other, I couldn't give a damn about, and I'm going to allow you to figure out which is which. Anyways, let's get to investigating. Let's start with this broken machine. Shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Because
must
we
be the
should put it in
will
the
of
music venue
causality.
for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know you're not being recorded, there's no way a killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So, that is why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera. That's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Let's check the stage. Let's start with Ibuki. Ibuki's body lay on top of the stage. She was wearing the hospital gown. She was wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice it when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. The blood belongs to someone else. Blood on the soles have been added to the truth bullets.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before we met up, right? Yeah, at first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag though. I knew right away that she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well.
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true that estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing a stepladder on her own, so right after that. Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Alright. Well, let's see what this candle is about. Massive candle positioned right near the front of the stage. The whole light in that video must be coming from this candle. The candle this huge must be perfect for lighting, but they didn't even bother. They didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Candle has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, what about this hemp bag? Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have the hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Okay. What about the rope? This is the rope that was tied at the bottom of this is the light that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that the music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it here? Did the killer bring it from there? It means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it would have been difficult to use as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Beacon, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So the rope won't be much of a clue. I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging had been added to the truth bullets. Stepladder. The stepladder is tipped over to the side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Huh, isn't that a blood stain? Looks like there's blood around the left side of the ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, that must be Miss Hiyoko's blood. That's the only thing I could think of. The blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Alright, why the fuck did I read that one fully through? Anyways, Chiaki, what do you got to say? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely. Alright, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, isn't that... Wait, this isn't something. This isn't a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they were trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So what's the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor is the edge of the truth bullets. Alright, let's talk about Hiyoko. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped up against the plier with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is disheveled. I think I said that word right. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible for the killer to have killed Hiyoko, taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. I'm so tired all of a sudden. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there is something I really need your help with. Oh.
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking maybe she's hiding something inside it. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't be a problem if she wrote. Well, it would have been a problem if she was alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying that there's no problem with that because she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, I got it.
Yo.
Oh, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. I love how he was so willing to ask one person, but they say no, he's like, fuck it, I'll find, especially like, I'll find somebody who's gonna reach in this bitch kimono. Say I won't. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko, and she stuck her hand into her kimono.
It's weird.
Damn, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
Here's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is that a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the key used in the cottage, so this may be a key to her motel room. Key to her motel room, huh?
But...
Her key was so deep inside of her kimono, it would be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this was a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono so we noticed it easier. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Motel room key and red for the truth bullets.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body up with the duct tape. Sounds like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape was acting as a compress, right? If her blood, if her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. That's weird. Alright, AC control. Alright, the music venue. Well, this is the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around a little, like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? I don't know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. I should cool things off a little. AC temperature has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, anything else I need here? Oh, okay, well, fuck. There's a black curtain hanging from the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. They can't reach from one edge. They can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. The curtain wasn't originally here, right? It says that the stage itself doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See the back of the curtain? See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Like the curtain was at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtains to the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. And they need it. Who knows? It wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Alright. Music venue curtain has been added to the truth bullets. Anything else I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's start taking testimonies. Sonia, what you got?
something like this.
It's happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I can't believe it. I'm gonna keep it a stack 50 with you. If you consider Hiyoko a friend, you are a terrible judge of friends.
How cruel.
This is a place where Ibuki saved for Hiyoko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now the two are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't leave this alone, right? Hajime, if you consider Hiyoko a friend, you just don't even have fucking friends, because you suck ass at judging.
So just as I thought.
We must do this then. For the sake of the two who have fallen. Oh, that ain't telling me shit. Mika, what you got for me? If only I had known sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the old call room, and that's when it came to me. And I should go back and check out how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient's room and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Hiyoko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. And that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. It's a long story. I'm sorry. It's not like I got you or anything. There's no way I'll doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. So I'll go back to my autopsy. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Beacon's account has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, here you go. I need you to swear something for me.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's been broken. What happened to it?
Like...
It sounded like this was in front of the door. You think it might have really? You think it might really? Hey, you think it might be a really big clue? I would just be a clue.
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I know that's gonna be possible, but the four of us, two of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! If we equal signal, we charge at the door with full force. door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the boy was charging to the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. There is no lock on that bitch. If a stick had been used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? I mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how's that killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, they use that trick in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff. If that's the case, there might even be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but...
I'd listen to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Shocky, that was kind of a cool entrance.
What?
Besides the broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look here, there's a weird glob right next to... right where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is this? Looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... She said that Jockey bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Jockey, you didn't just throw that shit in your mouth, did you? Jockey, please tell me you didn't just throw that shit in your mouth. Why are you putting it in your mouth? God fucking damn it, Chiaki. It smells like workshop chemicals. Spit it out! Workshop? And this chilliness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly at the gas of the door. What are you talking about? Just like that. It tastes nasty. Why the fuck did you put it in your mouth? The fuck? Like, yo, Chiaki, you was cool or whatever, but like, you putting glue in your mouth, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't God's plan. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides the bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this is some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, well, there is a back room here, so let's check that out. This door that says staff only. Looks like the inside of a storage room. You might as well investigate the site here, too. Oh, so this weird ass is crapping out at Nagito. Nagito, you come here to investigate the storage room, too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So, how about it? Did you find any clues? Tipped over step ladder on stage, a duct tape by the Hiyoko. It probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they use for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just gonna be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, can you explain to me in detail? I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it. Because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings?
Hey.
Should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After you said that, I can walk out of my sight. Movie theater? Why does I have an interest in a movie theater? If the carpet is carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelves, it's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. The edge of this wallpaper. It's like it's a little torn. What does this mean? There's a lot of shit here. A lot of stickers with the venue logo placed here. Looks like they made a bunch of them had too many left over. Feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are a lot less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Okay. There's a mirror here. You see your whole body in this huge length mirror. It's probably for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Is everything important in the storage room? I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright. $1 million question. Do I need anything else from here while we are here? Anybody else I need to talk to? I don't feel like there's... Okay. Alright. With this, we might be close to finish investigating the music room. The music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Alright, cool. Mikan, let's pop her. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music video was just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. Okay, give me an in-between period. From when to when do you think they was dead then? And we could figure our way out from there. I see. That might have been a killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. That's weird.
What?
Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred in. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as there's intimidation. What the fuck am I reading? Intimidation. Am I reading this right? I butchered it. Like, I'm looking at the word, and I got like 3 different ways of reading that in my head. Intimidation. I'm butchering the fuck out of it. Murder. There shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murder. Intimidation, murder.
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everybody already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer used for creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for the killing. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an intimidation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order, the way that they were killed is clearly an intimidation. Oh my god. I butchered that word for so long. Oh my god. What the fuck is the word? My brain, I know the word. I swear to god. I swear to god I know the word. Imitation. That's the word. I don't know why, but every time I seen the word, my brain kept saying intimidation. It's imitation. What the fuck is wrong with me, bruh? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Good instincts.
The assumption is the imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal of the imitation killer. Even so, why do they feel they need to do something like this?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, but if this really was an imitation of that movie, is it possible that one person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wished to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? I'm just worried that there's going to be another victim. No worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, I'm not gonna know this music is grip. On this killing school trip, the same blanket can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
I mean, he's added another one?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the black one will be able to secure an easy victory, buddy. This new law will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? If you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we only choose based on the majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So, what happens in that case? What about a case where 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always been one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, you have to figure out who the mastermind is. And I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Human brains are not to be underestimated. I can just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. There's no possibility of 2 killers. There's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess they narrow things down a bit. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Taste your
That means
powerlessness.
that means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds so strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be that you've never seen it? Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monica was passing out imitation tickets. And the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it is an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. I can tell mention something about that. Damn, it can't be helped. I guess I can rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where's that thing you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. I see. So you still haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea you watch the movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. And I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital. For sure. First victim Ibuki was there. I don't know what's going on in the hospital. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the disparities, we cannot go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Or clues related to Hiyoko's death. I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I gotta do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright? So we are done here. I think I'm gonna go to the motel next. And I'll save the movie theater for last. Third Island. Alright. Run, Hajime, run! Run as fast as your little stick figure ass legs can take you. I just remembered, I never went inside of any of these rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. Dum-dum!
So you have a
You're
plan.
here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide it in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? They're like, man, fuck this.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found. It was the same as when I found. It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and we were about to go back to the music venue. He met up with me. He met up with me and Mikan. And we went back to the music venue. The entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
And this is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall. Did you hear me? A body was found. Body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonia never appeared, huh? You think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed. The time we saw Ibuki's body and when we broke out a door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... Alright, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on and she said that Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up to look for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were circling the island? No. We went to the movie theaters and a street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone else. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were out looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In a short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around a plier with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body. What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Oh, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and in case you are conscious. Holy shit! I want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Big facts. Like, nigga, we gonna cut your ass up and throw you with some concrete, nigga. You gonna be a part of the pavement. Alright, Hyoko's room. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside a kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. The key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only had to stay here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Huh? Did that door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Also, is there... There you are, you little bitch.
No.
Thank you. That level up did me wonders. Anyways, you. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease. Oh, need to read who's fucking talking. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in a room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I wanted to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I thought it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she couldn't tie her sash anymore. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others may have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, and Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash with her own.
Perhaps.
She probably couldn't forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I cannot really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that's when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Can it be Hiyoko remembered that? Her saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I could see that happening. Hiyoko locked the room and made sure to put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that'd be weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about this before the incident? Or was someone listening to your conversation? I never told anyone, and I do not believe that anyone was listening to our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Also, I'm gonna make it clear right now, if you just heard something flicking in the background, it's me trying to open up the fucking flap to my headphone charger. So, yeah, I apologize for that. Because last time I started messing around with shit, when, reading through, a fucking cutscene, I was messing around with a fucking candy wrapper, and that shit came out very clear in the fucking audio. A lot clearer than I thought it would have. So, yeah. Something's wrong. Alright. I mean, regardless, look, I know they're trying to make it seem like, oh, Hiyoko's death is a sad thing. But I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. I couldn't give a fuck about Hiyoko. That bitch had a fucking mouth on her. That bitch always had a mouth on her. She always had some slick shit to fucking say. At one point I was like, yo, I can't wait till somebody do your ass up. Cause, I'm trying to tell you, I'm waiting for it. Shit, you better hope it's not me. Anything else to check? I don't think there's anything else to check. Oh, okay. Never fucking mind. Alright. The bed isn't messed up. It looks like she was abducted in her sleep. Clearly. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone could use it. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. No sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clues. Oh well. Yeah, fuck this place. Next up, I think we also got the hospital to look at, and I'm trying to remember, the movie theater. Run, Hajime! Run! With your grasshopper ass legs! Electric Avenue. Should call it Electric Town, but fuck it. Wild Gunman Monokuma. That's some fucking... I'm trying to find out that's fucking censorship. They had to give him a water gun because they were like, we can't give him a real gun, not in a game in which high school students are dying.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used a movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see. You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, the customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me? Oh, fuck me. I mean, we kind of, sort of already owe this motherfucker money for dodging the movie. But it's bullshit because Nagito even was like, bro, if I could have dodged that movie, I would have. So I feel like he kind of set me up for this one. He was like, yo, I'd pay $1 million if I didn't have to watch that movie. But at the same time, he was like, but I got a feeling that they're going to have to watch this movie regardless. So, yeah, lose-lose scenario for you, motherfucker. Have fun with this shitty-ass movie. Also, can you tell I'm padding because I'm doing shit? Like, I'll do it when I'm finished recording.
What?
Huh? How'd you reach the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
You said you would watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If this is what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a real tough guy. You were so devoted to being a Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on. Come on. Since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance in the vein and Monokuma reached in my pocket and took out the sticker. See? This one. I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me my invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, you can only give away one ticket per person, so you only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped the date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it
Look
once.
forward to it, okay?
And I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a minute, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Movie's invitation ticket. Hands your way till Monica will finish his preparations. Hey Nagito, let me holler at you real quick for a second. Remember how you said you would pay $1.5 million to avoid watching that movie? Yeah, where was all that shit at now, Chief?
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too. Did you not also say, oh hey, I would pay any price to avoid watching that? Bitch, I just did what you wanted to do. You didn't even want to watch the damn movie. You were like, hey yo, fuck. You were like, hey yo, fuck that. I would never watch that movie. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I'm glad I dodged a bullet. Also, on that monologue, I actually was able to put my fucking headphone charger on the goddamn charger. Oh, I put it on auto. Oh no. But even you said you would have settled with money if it meant getting out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. You really did that shit. Food shop. Now things like popcorn sandwiches and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh. That reminds me. That item should be on top of the counter. This looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth and a decal of Monomi's faces on it. Yeah, did I catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, used for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. The tote bag is gone. That means...
What's this?
Wow there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
But that's too bad. I already sold it out. We can sell it to you.
You're so
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is. So, the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said that it was the only one because it was a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
If you buy one bag, you get another one free. That's a common practice to pay customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullets.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue twice.
Now then.
Let's say the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I
This is
can't
exciting.
wait!
Wish me luck, Nagito. I apologize to keep you waiting. The world-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. The title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so
Now
half-assed.
then, please relax and enjoy the film.
The Wizard of Monomi.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise,
What the fuck?
and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
You know what I just realized? I don't know why it took me this long to realize. This is a play on the Wizard of Oz.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Oh dear God.
the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Oh sweet Jesus. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's like he met the Monomi scarecrow without a brain, and when he recommended she commit suicide, she hung herself. it's fucked up, but it's funny at the same time.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
What the fuck?
He also met a Monomi Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Bro, what the fuck even is this?
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
Can we just say, now that I've seen the two murders that the killer made an imitation of, can we just be grateful we didn't get murder number 3? That'd have been something else.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
I'm noticing a common theme here. Monomi seemed to be catching a case of the hands this episode.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Sweet Jesus. Why? Yeah, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's begin at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even need to I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I have ever seen. Is it even okay to call it a movie? But thanks to the movies, you now know what happened, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in his case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matched the Lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or the killer's main goal was just the intimidation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Little Monomi has been added to the truth bullets. That was something. That's all I could say. That was something. Well, you know what? I can still easily say I've seen worse movies. That Amber right now? Not really. But, I've seen worse. That's all I gotta say on that one, Chief. Oh, my pet's dead. I kinda forgot the pet was a thing in this. Yeah, dead as fuck, homie. Hate to break it to you, little homie, but I did not pay attention to this shit. Hospital. Level 38. Can we reach level 40? Maybe. Also, there's something I do want to do next chance I get, which is right now. Let me see if I can do it. It's, report card. I mean, I have one. Whoa! That's all I gotta say about that. Well, Shocky, what's going on?
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Okay, Kazuchi, what's poppin'? Hey, you brought the surveillance camera unit, right?
hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from the shady-looking alley where all these machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors were only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be used on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera could only be seen from the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same camera on monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap out the cameras. I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I had done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, we did work on that. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to get from that. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the receptionist desk too. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body in the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey!
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging from there like it is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were only using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on her head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight for the stepladder, and without any hesitation. climbed to the stepladder of her own free will and grabbed the rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so they can still show up even in the dark. But the one thing I from Machine Alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the headbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw her trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music video to try and stop her? I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed a stepladder of her own, that means she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Shiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed that stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. So,
You.
hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure this out so easily. I don't think she liked that reaction. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but how did she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Surveillance monitor video had been added to the truth bullets. Alright, well, second floor, here we come. Oh, hey, finally, what's poppin'?
Now then.
I finally get back to my normal self.
Right.
Pardon me, help me with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Wait, what? No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It was so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyways, why are you here?
Hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but the hospital gowns were pretty comfy. I think I might get one. I'm thinking I might keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear a hospital gown from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. Or any gowns. Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left was the one Nagito was wearing. I had no choice, so I just used Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so it'd probably fit in. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Huh? Is he actually wearing one I already wore? That's gross. I feel somebody else wore it even grosser.
Like,
I'm time to dilly-dally. I told her to let me come back in the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Alright. A little weird, but hey, it is what it is. Alright. What else is here? Staff room or conference room? That's the only part. Okay. What's this? What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki? Are you there?
Cuz.
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'll be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Imagine me. If you poke your eyes out, you can turn the light on. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail. As soon as she finished saying that, I heard the dry side of the curtain being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that would cover the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they probably weren't careful about the light. They were probably careful about the light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks out light is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocked curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? I bet about being embarrassing if I took a look at Troll Fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to message you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? And some blood investigator at the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again? I need to go to that place again. But now not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find out the truth. The only thing I could do is go. Alright, and I'm gonna end this episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. This shit is starting to hit persona levels of length. But then again, this game always, or not even this game, but even the first game had this level of life to it at times. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm ending this video right here. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. If you did, why don't you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And when we come back, the class trial for Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Seonji will begin. So yeah, with that being said, this is Charity Plays signing out saying peace, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.